Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see by the title, I want to help you to nail that visa interview of yours. So today I want to share with you some tips on how to nail your visa interview, especially if you're coming as an international student, or if you're looking to come as an international student. Not to say that other people who are applying for other types of visa can't you make use of tips from this video. Sure, you can, but by examples mostly are going to be you know based on my experience, because I am an international student. So yeah. So let's get right in. The first tip is preparation. You have to prepare. It's an interview, just like going for a job interview. You can't just wake up on the day of the interview and dress up and go for the interview, can you? No. So it's the same thing. When you're going for your visa interview, you have to be prepared. You have to prepare extensively. So you can go on verified websites like US Travel Dot. That's the verified website for US visa. Yes. So go on that website and get as much information as you need to. If you need to, call the embassy office and ask them what kind of questions do they think they will ask F1 students. Go ask them. They won't bite you. They will not be rude, even if they are rude. But just make sure you prepare extensively, because it's very important that you come off, as someone that prepared very well for the interview. So number 2 is confidence slash first impression, and also concision, how concise you are during the interview. So these consulate officers, they have a whole lot of applicants to attend to on a particular day, so you can't just come up there and ramble on. So you have to give short, precise, concise, straight to the point answers. And also you have to be very, very, very confident about what you're saying. You have to also be properly dressed. You can't just come in there in shorts and don't look slippers. Don't do that. So you have to come dressed properly, and you have to speak out well, be confident. Your posture says a lot. Your eye contact, you have to make eye contact with them. Something I've noticed about these American people, they like it when you make eye contact with them. I know in a place like Nigeria, it's not really something nice when you're making eye contact with like an elderly person or a boss or something. They see it as your I don't know why, but they find it like as if you're so full of yourself or something. I don't really know, but it's not really something as common in Nigeria. But for American people, they like it when you can make eye contact with them. It shows confidence. So make sure to make eye contact, stand well, don't slouch, and smile, make eye contact, and stand upright. Be confident. Come up as very, very confident, because if you're not confident, it will lead them to believe that you don't even know why you're applying for this visa. You want to run off from your country, basically. So number 3 is proof of ties to your home country. So you have to be able to show them that after your purpose of going to the US, that you are going to come back home, that you're not just going there to run off. So you have to show them that you are going to come back home. So examples of this proof of ties could be like your family, your possessions, properties, assets you have in your home country. So you have to show them that you are going to come back to your country, because if you're not able to convince them that you are going to come back to your country, it's most likely they would not approve of your visa. So because every non-immigrant applicant is viewed as as an intending immigrant. So you have to be able to show them that you are going to come back to your country after your whole purpose is done in the US. So number 4 is overall like your academic purpose if you're going as an F1 student. So first of all, the school you chose or that admitted you has to be an SCVIS approved school. So they have to be able to give you your I-20 and your program of choice. Now, why did you choose that program? You have to be able to explain to them that why you are going to study that, and you also have to be able to tell them what your future plans are. Like, how would that program that you're going to study in the US, how would it help your future goals, your future plans? Like, what prospects are there for employment in your home country using that degree or program that you're going for? Sorry, my paper fell off. So yeah, that's so you have to be able to show them that you have future plans of coming back based on the program that you are picking. What are the prospects that you are going to get a job in your home country when you come back with that degree? Capiche? Now, number 5 is documentation. So please, I beg of you, do not go to an interview without all the necessary documentation. Make sure you have your I-20, your bank statement, your passport, and any other relevant document. Make sure to call the embassy office, to find out what documents do you need to come with for your interview. If you're not sure, if you've looked online and you don't know, you can't seem to understand what is going on the website, call them, ask them, they will help you out. Okay, make sure you go with all your documentation. Make sure you go with financial documents. Financial documents are really, really, really important, because they want to know that, they want to be able to see that you can sponsor yourself, or whoever that is sponsoring you is, you know uh, is buoyant enough, can be able to sponsor you all your expenses, and you won't need, like, they just want to be able to be sure that funding will not be a problem when you are in the US. Okay, so they'll ask you different questions like, do you plan on working after in the US after your education? Now, that question is tricky, because I know many people want to work in the US after their education, but for the purpose of this interview, it's a non-immigrant visa, so you cannot come and tell them that you plan on working, plus they will just deny your visa there and then. So now I wrote down top reasons why visas are usually rejected. So there are many reasons why visas are usually rejected, but most times when people are not able to show that they have plans of coming back to their home country after their purpose of going to the US is done, their visas usually get rejected. So you have to be able to show that you are going to come back after your purpose is done. And another reason that visas are usually rejected is if you have insufficient funds. Like, if the person sponsoring you is not going to be able to sponsor you for the whole length of time that you are going to be in the US, they most likely won't approve of your visa. So you have to have some sort of plan in place for your funding. And also, if you lie during an interview, you most likely won't get that visa. So just be truthful at all times and be confident in what you say. Don't go there providing false information. It will not get you anywhere, trust me. And yeah, basically, be yourself, speak the truth, have all your documents ready, be confident, stand upright, your posture, your first impression, it matters. And yeah, that's basically it. So during my own interview, they asked me, mind, I was still a minor when I went for this interview, but they still wouldn't let my dad talk for me. So that's another thing. You have to speak for yourself. Your parents, if you're a minor, your parents won't speak for you. You have to speak for yourself. Tell them what your plans are, not what your parents' plans are for you. So you have to be able to, be articulate about that. And the only thing your parents are going to do there, just to tell them how they're going to fund your how they're going to fund you. Like, so your parents are just there for the financial aspect. Every other thing, it is you that will answer. You hear me? So they asked me about my future plans. What do I plan to do after I'm done with my bachelor's here in the States and my NYSC, my, and also, do I plan on coming back or if I plan on staying? They ask me questions like that. So just bear in mind that they want to know if you will come back or not. I think that's like the most important. So you have to be able to show them that you will come back. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and I hope you learned something, and I hope it helped you in some way, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much, and do have a blessed week ahead.